My name is Mandy and I'm an occupational therapist and have been for quite a long time, and I work in the Bath area. They were really inspiring. I just think it's absolutely amazing that some young people have thought about some issues that that they haven't got, that other people around them are going to be facing. So you can't feed yourself very well, or you can't open a packet or something. All things that are so important to be independent and not rely on somebody else. I think that's amazing that they even thought about it.
I'm Simon. I go to Loughborough University. I live up north in Lincolnshire, and I'm currently doing product design engineering at Loughborough University. I found out about the competition through student enterprise at Loughborough University. I like the idea of solving solutions and helping the elderly. My idea is a new simple tool to help the elderly open difficult packaging. So lids that you have to peel off milk cartons, difficult to open cereal packets, packages for hams, and meats, that sort of thing. I thought the competition was very interesting. I like the really sort of good format of having all these videos posted online, and you could choose your problem if you like. You weren't given the one problem that you had to solve. I received an email earlier this week saying that I'd won, which is a great surprise. I'm obviously very happy about that, and I'm glad to see that my work paid off.
Hello, my name is Martynas. I came here from Lithuania, currently studying in Bradford University, product design. I'm in my second years. My future plans would be in a design field, and that would be related with extreme sports equipment. There was about 100 videos on ifOnly competition channel on YouTube, and I chose the video which has a problem with the kettles, and people with arthritis or elderly people are struggling with lifting kettles. So I replaced the kettle with water boiling device which sits on the cups and mugs and boils the water in the mug. When I was creating my design, the main thing I needed to do is explore the problem, like going very deep in the problem, exploring the problems around the actual problem, and like putting everything together. So that's the main thing, and of course the research about anthropometric data, about behavior, consumers' behavior and stuff like that.
Hi, my name's Sam Clarke. I previously lived in New York, which is where I got most of my inspiration to be a designer. But I'm currently living in Surrey, south of London. The ifOnly competition appealed to me because it targets the smaller issues. It's not aiming at one product that can solve world poverty. It's aiming for the individual to improve one person's life. I chose to look at a writing aid. I chose this from personal experience at primary school when I had a friend who suffered severe eczema. This was something that jumped at me as a problem that I could help him with. So specifically here it was his writing at school, and he couldn't grip a pen or a pencil because that would cause further irritation. So I chose that as a specific design point to solve for, and through working with that issue there are a greater spectrum of users, such as those like amputees or arthritis, and there are other uses for it.
I'm James, and I'm studying 3D design at Falmouth University, soon to be sustainable product design. But I'm originally from Poole, Dorset, and so yeah, I love being by the sea. 3D design at Falmouth University is really focused around sustainability and the user. It's all about inclusive design and how we can affect positive change, which is great. That's what I really like about it. The video I watched was on Parkinson's and how it can cause shaking of the hand, but it related to my nan, and that she's got a benign essential tremor which causes her hands to shake almost uncontrollably, and so when she's eating, obviously, as you can imagine, it causes a huge problem, and one of her favourite foods is soup. So I started there, and I decided to just design something that could help her eat soup at dinner time. I've designed a set of counterweight cutlery to help steady the hand when eating with a hand tremor, or if you have Parkinson's and some of the symptoms caused by that. When I found out that I was a finalist in the ifOnly design competition, I immediately put it on my CV. That was the first thing I did, and then I just rang my family to tell them. It was pretty exciting, to be honest. But yeah, it's made a big difference in terms of being able to fill up that achievement section on the CV, which is so important, you know, for a prospective employer.
My name is Leanne. I am from Dagenham in London and I go to Nottingham Trent University. I'm in my first year of my BSc course, Product Design. By watching the movies, I discovered that I had to solve a real problem, not just redesign something that doesn't work as well as it probably should. So I actually started to think about what goes wrong in daily life, not just the huge problems, but the little things that aren't solved. And that's where I got my idea from. I feel like my product would benefit a lot of people just for the simple reason that at the end of a long day you might not want to be frustrated by that small little problem that could just be solved so easily. So I think my product would make a big impact on someone's day.
I'm Dr. Nigel Harris. I'm the director of the Bath Institute of Medical Engineering. We're a design and development charity working to produce products for people with disabilities and health problems. Leanne's concept was the keyhole catcher, and that really was great graphics and good images that presented the concept really well. As a panel, we were looking for a number of key features. And the first, of course, is unmet need, and the ifOnly app is a really great way of capturing unmet need and getting users to present that in a real way. And the second, of course, is good design, which is really important, and that includes aesthetics. We know that how products look and feel make a really big difference to people's perceptions of them, and we wanted them to look really good, and all the entrants around the finalists, all the designs look really good. The other factor we would need to consider around is, has the users been involved in the development of the products, and was there evidence of that in the submission? And then finally, we were also keen to see if they considered design for manufacture, so how would the product be produced and manufactured? Well, I really hope that the ifOnly will inspire young designers to consider the needs of people with disabilities and health problems, and this is it's a big area of need, and we've seen some great designs, and I do hope that these will go on and make a difference to people's lives.
I was absolutely fascinated when I heard what you were doing with this session, because we all like to think about things and we're all trying to help everybody else, and in your everyday life you are thinking, if only they could do this, if only they could do that. And I think the fact that you've got this absolutely critical phrase for your young designers has been absolutely paramount to what you're doing, and I can only congratulate you all and thank you very much for taking an interest in us.
If only!